Hello, welcome to class. My name is Flo and I'm really happy you're here today. I know a lot of you are working on their handstand, which is amazing. Keep working on it. But oftentimes the question comes up, how do you warm up for a handstand? So if you feel like doing a handstand practice or training, you would not just come into a handstand and start practicing. There's a lot of preparation and warm up you need to do. And this video today, I will guide you through a flow sequence that I like to do before I do my handstand training, or that I also like to do if I don't have much time. Since it's a quick flow, it will work on most of the body parts and you can always use that and modify it if you need to add more to it. But the intention of this video is really to provide you a quick flow to warm you up for your handstand training. So you do this flow, this video today, and then you continue with the handstand drills and the handstand training and practice that you want to do. If you want to deep dive into handstands, I have a full handstand program on Patreon. I will link it up here in the corner and also in the description below. It will guide you from no handstand experience to a freestanding handstand in the middle of the room, holding it for 1 minute. It's an amazing achievement if you get this far, and I broke it down into over 20 videos, so it's step-by-step guidance to take you there. But it's not a success overnight, so it's a lot of work to get there, but if you practice the right things, you will get there eventually, because you can also totally practice the wrong things and then get even further away from your actual goal. And so to avoid that, I recommend you check out the program. This class is mostly focusing on wrists, core, opening the shoulders and lengthening the back body, because these are all the things you will need for a handstand. There are no back bends in this sequence today, since back bends is not usually something you need for a handstand unless it's scorpion handstand, which is a very special thing. And there's also no long cool down in this class today. So if you want to use this class today as your practice for the day, then make sure you add some gentle stretching and shavasana in the end to it. This is really designed to get you warmed up so that you can, after this video, go continue with your handstand training, and then hopefully you do, after that handstand practice, some cool down and shavasana and all the things you want to do. Let's get started in a seated position. Just sitting on the heels, I will rotate to the side so we're all facing the front of the mat. Take a moment to sit tall, close your eyes. We're keeping this very short, but you want to feel your own body. You want to arrive, you want to feel the breath before you do anything else. Even for a handstand practice, you still want to treat a handstand training as a mindfulness practice through the body, through the physical. So notice first what's touching the ground, the knees, the feet, the hips. That's your foundation. Root down more through it into the earth, and from there you grow up through the body, through the spine. Relax your shoulders down. Feel the breath, feel the rib cage expand, the belly move forward with the inhale. You grow taller. Notice the exhale. Stay for 5 breaths with your body and with your breath. Thank yourself for taking the time to show up today. I thank you for choosing this video, and set your own intention for this practice today. Slowly blink your eyes open. Let's come into a tabletop. Let's come into all fours. We start with the wrists. Wrist warm up, come onto the toes as well. Shoulders over the wrists, hips above the knees, rock forward and back with the arms straight 5 times. Move as far forward as you can so that you feel a strong sensation but nothing painful. Very good. Now internally rotate the hands, again 5 times forward and back. Every time you come forward, feel the fingertips grip into the mat. Very good. Back to neutral. Now the hands are rotating outwards, forward and back 5 times. Back to neutral. Now the fingertips are pointing outwards. Lean to the sides, to the left, to the right, to the left for 3, 2, 1. Very good. Fingertips are now pointing backwards towards the knees. Keep the arms straight, send the hips back, try to stay on the toes. The palms lift up, breathe into your forearms. If you want, you can bend one arm, then the other. It's really important for your handstand practice to take the time to fully warm up the wrist. So if this is not enough what I'm offering here today, check out the wrist tutorials and the wrist warm-up videos here on the channel. We have one with 11 exercises for the wrists in 2 minutes. So I'm sure there's a few more that you will like that I did not offer today. Now sit on the heels, try to stay on the toes. Shake out the hands for a moment. Now we grab the thumb with the left hand, gently straighten the right arm and pull that thumb towards you. Now the right hand index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Now the other hand, left hand thumb, pull it towards you, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Very good. Shake the hands out. Now extend your arms forward. Open the hands up wide, spread the fingers, and then make a fist with the hand. Open, close, open, fist, extend, fist, extend, close. Let's pick up the pace, go a little bit faster. So the speed is more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Check out the hands. One more for the wrists, and then the forearms and the wrists and fingers should be fully warmed up and ready to take the weight. Because if you think about it, in a handstand, all your body weight is on your tiny little wrists, and you use your fingers to balance, so they need to be properly warmed up. So that's something I focus on a lot. You do one more just like this. You extend the fingers, but this time you just bring the fingers together, the tips of the fingers, but you keep the fingers straight. So it's open, closed. Instead of open and then fist, you keep the fingers straight. Okay, again, the pace is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Check it out. Beautiful. Plank pose is where we meet. One of the foundational poses for handstand. Tuck your tailbone, engage the core, push the ground away, press into the inside part of your hands. I don't want to go into handstand training. For that I have the free video on YouTube for an overview, and then the 25 or so videos on Patreon that will teach you everything: hand placement, finger placement, all the little details. So this is just for you to warm up. Rock forward and back 5 times. 5, 4, keep the arms straight. 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. Now lower the shoulders down, bring the shoulder blades together, keep the arms straight, kind of like shoulder shrugs, and push away. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank pose, downward dog. Very good. It's important to not overdo it for your warm-up, for your handstand training. You just want to warm up the body enough so that everything is safe and you can recruit everything you need for your handstand, but you don't want to warm up so much that you're actually exhausted and you lose the strength for your handstand practice. Very good. Roll through the spine forward, plank pose. Let's warm up the spine. Back to downward dog. Forward to plank. Downward dog. 3 more. 2. And 1. Very good. Back to downward dog. One more time, forward to plank. Bring the feet together, big toes are touching. Side plank on the left side. Reach your right arm up. Lift your right foot up. Look inside the left hand. Slowly step the right foot there. For crescent lunge, rise up. Take a deep breath in. Look inside the right knee. You want to see the right big toe there. Bend your left leg. Tuck your tailbone. core in, belly in, reach your arms up. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Push the chest towards the left thigh. Press into the inside part of your hands. Now bend your right leg, open, stack the hips. Keep the right foot flexed. Pull the right heel more towards the left glute. Lower the right shoulder down. And lift your right knee higher up. One more last deep breath in. Come high onto your left toes. Exhale, right knee to the right armpit. Shoulders over the wrists. Slide the knee down to the right wrist. To the left wrist. To the left armpit. Hold. Rotate the left heel down. Extend the right leg through. Nice and slow to the left for starfish. Lift your hips up. Press into your right palm. Engage your obliques and your core more on the right side. Lift the hips higher up. Last deep breath in. On your exhale, keep the legs as they are and lower the hips all the way down. So you're sitting down into a seated straddle position. Straddle even wider if you want. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands forward. Keep the feet flexed this time, so that the toes are pointing towards you. Relax here for a couple of breaths. This one is really important for any kind of straddle or diamond position in a handstand. Very good. Come back to the breath. Nice and slow. Walk the hands back. Sit back upright. Close that straddle a little bit if you widened it. Let's all come back up for a starfish. The left arm is reaching up. Press into your right palm. Lift your hips up. Starfish pose. Release the left hand down. Three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Keep both legs straight. Take a deep breath in. Come high into your left toes. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Hold it there for a deep breath in. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Pyramid pose. Shorten your stance if you need to, just so that you can keep the legs straight and both heels are on the ground. Now deep breath in through the nose to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Very good. Just relax here. Let that right hamstring open up. Really important for handstand entries that the hamstrings are open. If you want to open more or explore, walk the hands over to the right, outside the right foot, and to the left. Very good. Rebend the right knee, shift forward. Warrior 3 prep. The left leg floats up. Wonderful handstand for a wonderful entry for handstands. So we are just putting some weight into the hands, opening again up the hips and the back body. Last deep breath in. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Feet apart, chair pose, reach your arms up. Lift your heels up so you're high on the toes. Pointing the feet is also really important for the handstand. Now squat all the way down for a boat pose. And then all the way down for a low boat, which is really your handstand shape. Point the toes, tuck the tailbone, engage the core, arms over your head, hold there, and then start to rock forward and back 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Up to boat pose. Beautiful. Let's all meet in a plank. Hands down, step the feet back. Plank pose. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in. Straighten the arms, plank. Downward dog. Send the hips up and back. Beautiful job. Let's take 3 breaths here before we do the other side to finish up. Pull through the spine forward on an inhale. Bring the feet together, big toes are touching. Side plank on the right hand. Reach your left arm up. Lift your left leg up. Bend your left leg, look inside the right hand. Slowly step the left foot there. Crescent lunge, reach both arms up, deep breath in. Tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in. Last deep breath in. Exhale, hands down. Three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Bend your left knee. Open stack the hips. Lower the left shoulder down to square the shoulders. Bring the left heel closer to the right hip. Lift your left knee higher up. Come high onto the right toes. Exhale, left knee to the left armpit. Now slide it down to the left wrist. To the right wrist. Up to the right armpit. Rotate the right heel down slowly. Extend the left leg through. Lift the right arm up for starfish. Lift the hips up high. Last deep breath in. Exhale, lower the hips down. Keep the legs as they are. Straddle, seated position. Maybe straddle wider if you want. Take a deep breath in. And then fold forward and down. Now in this one, you can keep the feet flexed, the toes pointing towards you, or point the toes if you want to. So it's more like a handstand, where you also want to point the toes and the feet. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Walk the hands back, rise back up. Very good. Bring that straddle closer together, the feet closer together. Left hand next to you, next to your left hip. Let's come back up for a starfish. Right hand down, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Keep both legs straight. Press into the inside part of your hands. Inhale, come high onto your right toes. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Hold there for a deep breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Shorten the stance, straighten both legs. Deep breath in to lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold down. 5 breaths here. Walk the hands around if you want to. Slowly finishing up on this side and also with the practice. Let's rebend the left knee, shift forward, warrior 3 prep. The right leg floats up. Hands underneath the shoulders. Pull the belly in. Lower the right hip down. Reach back through the right heel. On an exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Bring the feet hip width distance apart. Chair pose, reach both arms up. Lift your heels up, pull the belly in. Keep that natural curve in your lower back and your spine. Reach your arms higher up towards the ears, just like a tuck handstand. Slowly start to bend your knees, squat all the way down. Boat pose, last little bit of core. And then low boat. This ultimate handstand shape and one of my favorite core exercises. Arms over the head. Let's go for 15 this time. Rocking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Tuck the tailbone. Up to boat. Let's meet in plank pose. Try to not use the hands. Step the feet back. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Elbows in. Plank. Downward dog. Now set the knees down. Let's come into a seat. Just like how we started, we're finishing now. Sit on the heels. Bring the feet, the ankles and the knees together. Last one here for this warm up for your handstand is to open up the ankles and the tops of the feet, because you really need that pointing of the feet and the toes for a strong solid handstand. Now you bring the hands to the ground, the fingertips to the ground, you lean back and maybe the knees lift up and then lower. Lift, lower. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we hold for 10. Maybe bring the hands off the ground. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Now check out the hands. Let's check out the arms and the shoulders. Beautiful job warming up properly. I hope you're feeling good and you're feeling ready for some handstands. I feel very ready and very warmed up to do handstands now. So let's just do that as I finish up this class. So again, thank you for joining me today. This is just a warm-up, so continue now with your training. Maybe I will see you in one of my handstand lessons on Patreon. You can check out the program below in the description. Make sure that after your handstand training, you do a little cool down sequence, some back bends, some twists. Make sure you take Shavasana as well to really slow down and round off the practice. Thanks again for practicing with me today, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. With love and gratitude, Namaste.